Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the pYanodons playthrough. It's painful, and we got some Dingrits. Remember these guys? We got the alpha up here howling. These guys are like, well, okay, we'll let you be alpha today. I don't know, we got one sleeping over here. These two are eating. This one's playing. These two are chilling. I love it. Oh, and they got the native flora right here. Oh, that is so cool. I love it. So, here we are. We got to spin these little pups up. I'm going to power that up. Oh, you know what? I need to go over here. There we go. So I decided that we're going to spin up the Mark II right here. I got to bring in the Yadels. For some reason, they want to eat mushrooms, I guess is what they're called. So, I thought, yeah, this is a good spot to come here. Oh, wait. Oh, we need a Dingrit. Oh, no, wait. We need just... Oh, we need the caged stuff. So, I got to modify this a little bit here. So, we're going to go, I think right here. What was that? Empty. Oh, they're shooting out empties here. Okay. They're drinking. I love that we use the big water canisters for this. It's pretty crazy. We need the water for these guys, bedding, and the caged Skandrix. And that, this is the water. Here's the bedding, and then the caged thing is here. So I'm gonna bring these guys up. Oh, hold on a minute. I think I'll have to go through here. This is the fun part, doing spaghetti. So we can go like this. We'll go all the way out. And then up. And then we'll pull this one back. And we'll go here. Okay. So I want to spin this up. And I'll talk about the rail project. Okay. We got the caged stuff. So we got one thing down. And... Oh, I got this passive provider here. Oh, and this should be cages. Oh, it is. Oh, there we go. I didn't have the alt. The alt was off. Okay, so there is the cager. Yeah, the Skandrixes. They're going to eat them. Now, I wanted to pick off of here. And we'll get the water. Oh, we got to go up one more. Maybe I can put this up higher. I think I will. Can't go wrong with the Nexalit power poles here. So that, yeah, we need that there. That way I can go in tight with that. Get rid of those water barrels there. Pop that on. So ingredient number 2. Oh, we do need a Dingrit. Wait a minute. Now, why didn't it... These are pups. Oh, all right. Where are the Dingrits being exported from? Here? I think that's... Yeah. Oh, that sucks. This is pretty fast here. So these are the pups. All right, now I know. What do we need here? 2. 30-second craft. This one is 1 to 3 right now. Ooh, yeah, 150. So I might... This is where I was thinking I can bot this up. And what we can do is go here with a passive. Okay, we'll do that. I'll limit the case 1 slot. It's fine. And then I can always put them back in. And then what we'll do is I'll do a requester here. All right, there we go. Bots are going to do some work. You don't need a lot of bots here. They're going to be able to handle this. I think I've got like maybe 2 in here or what? Oh, 6. Yeah, that's fine. Now we need the bedding. So I got to underground this one like so. Do a little split action here. Oop. And there we go. So that is the bedding. Now we need the Yadels. So I was going to just cut in a real temporary lane here. You know, one thing I need is I got to get this piece for my 2-laner. Oh, this is the 4-lane. Hold on a minute. Right here. This is my universal pickoff. The bi-directional 1-laner. And the only thing is... So it's okay to be a two-way. What's going to happen is it's going to come in from the top and leave on the bottom there. And so we'll go down here. And then we'll do an LTN stop for Yadles. All right, wire this puppy up to the lamp. I got 150, 100 for now. We'll see how it goes. And I just need to power it up. And there we go. So that should take care of that part. Now, we just need to do some trickery here. It's going to kick out a potential Dingrit. And then we've got the 50% or 0.5% chance for the Mark II. So, you know, same old here. We just go in. And this one is filtered for the Dingrit. All right, there we go. Filter goes in, done. And the hope, well, you know what? Now I think about it. Let's see. I'm requesting Dingrits here. So what I'm going to do is switch this up. I'll set that one, pull that one out. And then I'll just slap the Dingrits in there. 18. No big deal. And then they'll bring some more. Yes. No worries there. All right, now for the speaker. Okay, I think we need 4. And then we've got global. That's what I was missing. And then the Dingrit single. That'll pop up down there. Oh, we got Yadles. And there we go. We're mating. We're trying to get the higher level breed. There we go. Oh, I gotta set this to Dingrits and the level 2. How are we doing here? Oh, they're still eating. Let's go back to the base. And speaking of Yadles, I think that we should be able to get the Yadles in place. Get that spun up too. So let me, you know what? Yeah, here's the Yadles right here. It's kind of tight. Oh, I can pull this up. I think I had a machine here. So we do need these right here. They get fed back up. So we need one of these guys for the level 3 spin up here. So I'm going to do... Oh, yeah. So here's the... This is one... The recipe will switch to this. We have to bring in... Oh, my God. We have to bring in liquid nitrogen now. And then... Oh, the Kaito-san. Which I can probably cut in and get some of that. So let's grab this thing. And I'll plop it here. And then the bots will bring it over. Oh, I got to get my dog. Hold on. There we go. I have a case here, by the way. Right there. With 300 food, so I can keep my little creature fed there. So I'm going to leave this temporary stop in here. The alarm goes off, then I can just hop in the train and run over and grab it. The only thing we're going to lose is maybe a few resources by the time I get over there. All right, I'm going to get that area set up over here. And we'll get cracking on Yadles. Here I am back at the Bio Lab, or Bio Hub, I think I'm calling it. I keep forgetting. It's a Bio Hub, just like the other hub. There we go. Let's hook the Yadles up now. Let's get that water on there. Kaboom. Oh, yeah. So now I redid this area here. Got my speaker. We need 2 to start the spore process. So our percent chance here. This one's better, I think, right? Oh, 0.4%. Ouch. Okay, that hurts. Shift right click. Shift left click. Kaboom. Oh, I need spores for this. Oh, okay. Crap. Guess what? Ah! I put this too close. That's fine. We'll do this. And that should do it. There we go. And I didn't see that. So now what I like to do is put a case down, and what we'll do is we'll limit that. The spores are free. Oh no, wait, the spores do cost the Yadles. That's fine. Whatever. It doesn't take much to make these things. Now, we do get a kick out of a Yadle. I'll repurpose those into the Yadles build. In fact, I can feed these to the Dingrits up north, or, well, it's actually east. Here they are right there. I don't think we've gotten anything here. No, nothing. I just came over here and set this up. So there, we got 2 going. 2 creatures All right, I'll break in when I hear a speaker going off. Oh yeah, and then I forgot. Oh man, I'm glad I remembered. Let's see here. My test area. Where is it? There it is. Look at this. I cheated them in. Here they are, the superior trains. They take these crazy fuels, the quantum battery, and I went over this way back. I don't know what episode it was. And, oh, yeah, listen to that. So, I put them here. So it turns out that this is the coverage. So it's 4 here on one thing, one train car, and then 4 here. So that's how we're going to be able to unload 8 at a time. It's very odd. Oh, this is a new one here, see. I did this. I figured this is what a smaller unload. You know, this would be a requester here, I think. Yeah. So the train will pull in, and it'll be able to unload from. This would be one side, or I'm not. I could do. You could do 2 fluids here, but you have to. I think. Yeah. You have to have it controlled. So you could do 1 fluid here, 1 fluid here. So 2, and then it's joined. See. So you would pump out of one or the other, you know, top or whatever. So this is 80,000 here, whereas this one would be, where's that other one at? Here it is. This is 160. This is 200. You know, so I'm trying to cover all the different potential amounts. And then you can always do a 40K. As long as you have counters on all the fluids and gases, you won't have to worry. You know, but what I'm trying to do is I got to accommodate for the dual unloading. So this would be accommodate, 1 fluid, but this is a 75,000 times 2. Well, so let's say we're picking up 50,000 carbon dioxide. Well, this can handle it. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, or less. So this would be, say 80,000 or less capacity here. So that's the plan there. We don't need to spin this one up. So we got 2 more. I hope to get to at least this one today. And then the Bodos, I have to make the fuel rod here. All right, I'll break in, when we get our little guys. Dingrit alert. Dingrit alert. Yes. Alrighty, folks. There it is. I love the signal. Oh, here, we got to go over this way. So, yeah, this one popped. It was pretty quick. I was surprised. We got the 4. Kaboom. Oh, I wired this up. I got to do this too. The speaker is helpful for letting me know, but it's also good to shut off the inserter that's inputting so you don't waste stuff. So we'll grab all that. One thing that I wanted to mention here, you can get that and that. There we go. The Yadels over here. This is going to be a pain. So I might have to spin this up. Or I might have to expand this. Because, as you can see, the level 2s are very slow. It's like... Finally. And I'm doing a direct insert. And then, I forgot. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Come on. You need level 2 Yadels and spores. I didn't see that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I did this little spaghetti belt here. And this is a bottleneck right here. And yeah, it's gonna take a lot longer. Because over here I have an entire production chain just ready to rip, And then you know what? I found something here. I don't know how long this has been the case, but this belt was turned that way. I'm like, what? How did that happen? Maybe I just thought I was going in here? I don't know. But the barrels weren't exporting from all these on this side. So I had only 4 running, which just goes to show you how overbuilt this is, I guess. Because we need the Dingrit tooth for our Calmadulin, I think it is. So, yeah, at least I found it. Okay, I'm going to clean this mess up here. And we'll get the spin up going for the Dingrits in the biolab, where it's a bioengineering. It's got a little bit of a different variation. So I'll clean this mess up here and we'll get to it. All right, folks, it's been an entire frickin' day or more since that last cut. I'm still waiting for these Yadles. It's driving me nuts. I keep getting butt kissed. Now, the good news, though, is I have 1. I need 2. So, it's running pretty consistently. Originally, it was not. That's because I have to adjust things and beef things up so that they will run. And, I'm not doing any research, so I can handle that. So here's the cobalt fluoride, which we need for the Mark IIs, and that'll go away because the Mark IIIs, I don't think they don't require it, thankfully. So what I did here is I increased the, I have it set to 50 here. However, I have 1,000, right? So the train can come here and pick up a crap ton when it gets down to whatever. So I switched it. I was requesting, it was 75, 150. And the train, by the time it deploys, comes here, loads, goes up there, unloads. You miss a lot of time. And that's the problem with these alien spin-ups, is if you don't have a pretty decent amount of production, you're going to be waiting forever. Especially for the Mark 3s and 4s coming up here, for some of this stuff. As you can see, the Mark 4s are horrible. So, anyway, oh, I got to do something. I just remembered. I have a... What do you call it here? Oh, I increased the ball mills here because I noticed the cobalt extract was kind of having issues. So when the train does come by here and picks up, I got these 2 chem plants running. It only produces 3 every 10, so now we got 6 every 10. Doubled that. And it eats the cobalt extract, obviously, up pretty good. It's only, it's 3. Yeah, 3. This thing's pretty quick. 3 every 4. And then, what is the other thing here? The mixed ores is 15. And then we have 5 every... Oh, 2.5. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I think I overbuilt it. I didn't look at the craft speed. I just saw it was sputtering. But I think what was really going on was I had yellow belt here. And also I had to come over here. And this is a prime example of... I was doing 1,500. So now I'm doing 2K and 1K because I can do it. I've got the processing power for it. So, it's just all of this stuff you have to circle back around. Now, it's good. The aliens and building, new machine, spinning up new machines and whatnot, new builds, test your base, and then you find out where all the chinks in the armor are. Hey, look at that. Speaking of which, it's going to be picking up 520. So I had to do that. Yay, fun times. Oh, and I was recording and I lost it. I think I hit it twice, my button, my stream deck, because I have a record button there. It's easier to just hit it from there. And the level 2 Dingrits are done. It wasn't that big of a deal. It's a lot of stuff. And I made the codexes, a lot of them. So I've got an extra 28. I'm stopping this at 28 and 1. I have, 7. That's all I have left. Oh, okay. That's fine. So I got a few spares there if I want to expand the Dingrit build later, which I don't know if that's going to happen. So yeah, once I got the 4, I popped this on, and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Oh well. And the Dingrit build is now upgraded to level 2s. We're good to go. Now the next creature I want to work on here, the Ulrics. I had to come over here and relearn this thing, and I put in the breeding program for the phase Mark IIIs. So it's all set up and ready to go. And I come to find out, oh, I need quality Ulric food. You little picky son of a gun. So I had to get this running again. I didn't have enough Ulrics in here. And then I also had a non-priority on this belt. And I don't know what I was doing here. But I might have pulled the Ulrics out and then I didn't come back to it and micromanage it a little bit. I don't know. Because the problem I had was if I prioritize the gene sample here, this one here, I think it's fresh genetic sample. There you go. Oh, it says more. And yeah, it is more. I switched this recipe now. It has energy drinks, and it's without energy drinks, it's 1. With energy drinks, it's 6. So you can get more out of the Ulric running it on the whatever. Well, I guess it tires it out because you're taking its body mass, you know, and it has to recover it. So that helps with this breeding program here, the pups, or the cubs. And you need 12. So this thing needed to run 12 times to get 1 cub. Now, it's twice. Holy cow, that's insane. So yeah, the energy drinks are really important if you want to spin these up quick. So now, on top of that, you need 4 cubs to get a level 2, in this case, Ulric. So that's the same for the level 3s. This whole system is exactly the same. However, I think if we look at this one here, it doesn't require the quality food. No. Oh, wow. It says full on there? I never heard of that word before. I'll have to look that up. And so we got the mushrooms and all this here. I'm training in mushrooms now, I think, from the farm. Now, that is the raise. So let's go with the, like, I think I got them over there. There's the pup one. This is the level 6. So it's to see how it's the same energy drink, 1 Mark III, and you get 6 out. And then here, this is the level 1. Now here's the pups. Okay, here, let's take a look at this. Quality. So you have to feed it quality Ulric food and the gene sample to get 1 pup. And you need an Ulric to get it out. I guess it's breeding it. Yeah, you're breeding it or something. That's the concept there. So bedding and all that. So yeah, we need quality food for that as well. So it's the same thing, but the food changes there. So there you go. We have Ulric food, the quality stuff. And let's get a thingy out here. Here we go. I got a spot picked for this. And, well, I guess I could just look at it because I do have it laid out here. So the cotton guts right here, I have an empty spot. This is just a temporary kind of thing to get the Ulric spin up. Everything is temporary until it's not. So here is all the crap we need. And guar gum comes up. I'm like, you're kidding me. So I have to make guar gum. And I'm going to plop it here. I'm going to do a drop off. So I think it's seaweed's going to be its own case. Wood will be its own case, and the native flora. And then we'll have to have a fluid, of course. Ash will be in the same case as those other ones. The small stuff, like the Ralasia, Flaugway, that's pretty close. Starch is kind of low. So, yeah, I think we'd be okay with Ralasia, Flaugway, guar gum, tin, and starch being in one requester. And then the other stuff being in the other, you know, a high volume requester. And then the fluid, of course. So I will patch that in here. So we need the guar gum. And I thought, well, probably a good spot would be here to put this in. So I'm going to cut a lane in. I got to find out where I got to go here. So I'm going to have a pickup here. Now, the reason you don't want to train the guar gum bean seeds here, or guar bean seeds. You don't want to train these because 150 is a lot, and it compresses it down to 3 anyway. So you want to build this all together. You want to have your bean seeds. So in a sense, what's going to happen in the future here, like what I'm doing here, I'm going to have a specific guar bean seed build for this, stuff here. What is this, guar gum? So it'll be one build. So the beans will service this. But right now, temporarily, when I do it, I want to just set it up. So let's go ahead and crank this out here. I got to find out where I got to be. So let's do it. Holy crap, this thing is hungry. Look at this. I have 2 mini loaders on this thing. And this is the case. Bye-bye. What the heck is with this guar gum recipe? This thing has always kind of made me go, why? Oh my god. It's the seeds, too. That's all it is. Well, I'm going to be testing this build, that's for sure, to see how it goes. Luckily, it only takes one little plastic packet. You know, it's a plastic packet, I think. That is ridiculous. I always knew this was a nightmare making these. Oh my god. And you only get 3 out of it, so. Well, there we go, folks. Oh, I gotta signal this damn thing. Alright. Alright, I like symmetry. That's for sure. I like it a lot. It looks cool. This is a busy build, man. These mushrooms, man. I don't know where they're... Oh, Vraux, yeah. So it just goes to show you how, you know, the train traffic goes up when you start separating those builds out. Alright, let's head over to where the cotton guts are and get that quality food going. Because... I think I'll go back to the hub really quick. Oh, I'm going to leave this in. A little goofy loop. I wanted to get the Ulrics up and running because I have a feeling that, well, it's not going to run as much as the other... it's kind of like going to be the Yadels, where it's going to be kind of slow because that whole process is just nuts. Because you have to rest the little guys, and then they go, no, okay, I'm back. Oh, yo, what are you poking into me, you know? All right, go rest. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, I'd like to get at least that going. That way I have less to do. Oh, one thing I did off screen here too as well. I'm playing around with the Bodos. We need the Fuel Rod Mark II. And I come to find out that we have to... Oh, this is why I'm saving off the Plutonium-242. We only get this when we run research, though. Because of the spinning of that, was it the yellow cake and all that crap. So here's the recipe. And I didn't realize it kicks out helium. So I'm going to save the helium. I looked briefly, and I go, oh, wait a minute. I don't need it to make this thing, because we need the Americerium-243. And we spin it here. So I'm going to save it, the helium. Helium-4, actually. Kind of interesting. He4. And this is, oh my god, we need to spin up something new. Oh, no. I have the Kaito-san on the network now. In contemplation of spinning up the Mark III Yadels. And here it is, right here. Yeah, I'm glad I remembered. There we go. So it's on the network here. I just put 100 in. So when it comes to spinning up the Bodos, I have this here now. So that'll be nice. It'll chew the fat up. Or, oh, it's skin. Skin. Yeah. So there we go. So this is ready for 2 creature spin-ups coming up. And here we are at the hub. Alright, I'll meet you over at the Cotton Guts. We'll get that cranking out. Whoa, where are you going with that? You gonna feed a horse? Woohoo, let's go up here. And our first quality food. Look how fast that is. Oh my god. That's nuts. There we go. Now, I do have... Okay, I set this up. I have a speaker. Oh, I keep forgetting to do this. This new thing here. I think I'll wire you here. And then this has to be 1. If we hit 1, then... Let's see. Less than 1. Yeah. And that's this case right here. It's wired up to that case. So I want this to run until we get 1. And then you just gotta... I don't want to make more than 1 because this will be a fun spin-up, you know. And I want to run this while the other stuff is running because something might hit. And I've got everything, all the bugs worked out of this base pretty much. You know, well, there's more, but you know, for what I'm doing right here, the bugs are worked out. And the sciences will run better now. I could probably increase them, but that's another story. Wow, that's fast. Yeah. That's crazy. So let's see. Now, this one here. Okay, see how these are running now? So we got the cubs cranking out here. And it runs fairly consistently. I think the bottleneck is down here. So I'll have to keep an eye on this. There they go. They're going to go. Oh, look at this. I love these things too, by the way. Of all the things they've changed lately that piss me off, this will make me happy. Love it. All right, I'm going to wait for this. Turn alt mode back on here. Hopefully I get something. Ugh. Now, the other issue is Great Alien Sample times 3. But I noticed that my Great Alien Samples are doing pretty good. Oh, yeah. And I don't even have them prodded up with the beacon here. I could run over here and do that. All right, I'll break in if something hits and we'll spin it up. Oh, I love that sound. Ha, ha, ha. There we go, folks. We got an Ulric. So let's get rid of this annoying speaker. Oh, not that. There it is. Oh, I think I wired from the speaker to the inserter. Okay. Oh, this needs to stop. How do I stop? Wait a minute. Is it? Oh, the food's out. All right. So I need to... Let's grab this guy here first. We'll get this going. I was thinking about running these guys, the old modules through here. So I think I'll pull these up here. Keep the gene sample for being made. Man, this concrete is so fast. There we go. All these recipes have to change, and I have to hand feed it. So, oh, this one's still going. Oh, I was wondering. Oh, okay, so they did cover it. Yeah, I was thinking about this. Is it MK2, Mark II gene sample, or is it generic? But no, it's a specific gene sample for each Ulric here. Now, I think what I'm going to do is cut this. Okay, that's cleared. This is a gene sample that goes here. I might as well make this up. Oh, so while this is going here, this is the cubs. That's fine. Okay. Let me go here. You know, we used to be able to mouse over this and it would tell you where... Why did they take that out? You used to be able to mouse over a filter and then you could find the stuff. But you still can mouse over it like this. No, you can't. Yeah, I think it's this. Yeah. So if you mouse over this thing here, the recipe... Or no, the Wikipedia, it tells you. But it should be anything, you know, like if I mouse over this or that, it should find the item in your inventory here. I think it was, I want to say it was the output. Okay, we got this done now. Now, this is the Mark IIs. Okay, so what we have to do is switch this to the Mark III. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on a minute. Why is there not a Mark III here? Tired Mark. Oh, here it is. Okay, it looked different. Yeah, it's hard to tell. That little battery icon they have over it. It's a dead battery. All right, now we've got this one here. This is the Mark III gene sample 6. Okay, there's that. We'll toss that stuff. Oh, there he is. Wait a minute now. Oh, okay, I gotta change these here. Okay, there's the tired Ulric on that one. Now, oh, it needs this other food. Okay, so I have to do this. Okay, I got quality Ulric food here. And so that's going to go, I think we need both of these. And these things are, well, they're living good. So there's the, oh, we got these here. Let's scoop those up. All right, I got all the pythons set. The gene sample is set. So what's going to happen, it's going to go into here. And there we go. We got the, now we have Mark III gene samples. He goes back down. So I really don't have to intervene with this right now. So he gets rested there. Okay, now we have to change the pup one here. Oh, there's a level 2. Okay, here's the pup 3. There we go. And we'll put that back in. And he needs quality food. Or it. Which is here. Oh, I gotta add it in here. I'm gonna go with 20 quality food. We'll feed it to him. Okay, now we have 24 gene samples here. So this is where, yeah, there it is right there. So I have to manage it so that I don't have, because I don't want to have to wait and wait and wait and wait and consume all these resources for no reason when we can use this little guy here to progress the system. So now we have to tire him out. There we go. This one here now is the level 3 spin up. And we'll throw all that in there. And this gets trashed. I think we'll just put these foods in here. Ah, we got a tired Og. Or Ulric. So let me cover something really quick down here. I think it's very important because they introduced a lot of new things after I did the nuclear sample way back. Now, it used to be that you didn't, I think you got in here, you've got all this stuff before, but there was no real use for it. And then a couple updates after a while, I wasn't playing. You know, I had chem science done, but I didn't. So I stopped. Then I picked it back up and started spinning up creatures. And then this happened, I think, after I spun up all these creatures, or when I got back into the game. Well, they added, I think, this. It could have been in the game all along, but I don't remember seeing it because I would have done it. Because it's very simple to do. And I'm all about simple. So we have this Mox fuel cell. It takes the U2 or the plutonium 239 and uranium 238. Together with the niobium and molybdenum plate, you get 2 Mox cells. And the Mox cells, as you can see, are 20 gigajoules of power or fuel. Well, down here, I was creating the uranium fuel cell, which is only 4 gigajoules. And what you do is you have to spin your yellow cake, and you get the U235 and 238. Now, you get more U238 here because that's just the nature of the beast here. I think it's a percentage. Yeah, 90%. So I always built up on that. And then it gets sent along over to be burned in our, waste reclamation area. So as you can see, I've got some plutonium here, 239. I have to get these all committed to memory. So 239, and I patched in a little priority belt system here. I want to prioritize this belt right here. So this is the 238 coming up. And if this belt gets backed up, for whatever reason, which it probably won't, but I'm trying to prevent the backup from this belt here because of the process that's before it. So if this belt is backed up, they just go get burned up. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. So we have a priority going here, a priority going, an input priority here, and an output priority here. That's on the left, and then the, let's see, left-hand side, left-hand side. So input priority left, output priority left. Otherwise, go this way and take the material from this red belt here. I'm using red belt because it's a long distance and I don't want to wait. So, here we go. Look at this. It takes our spent mox fuel. So after we make it with all this extra materials, we get the ability to burn it up. We need 4, and we get 14 plutonium oxide. Now you know why I need the return belt, because it kicks out U-238. So we need to prioritize that over the U-238 from here, or from here. So we gotta save it though, because we do need this process to run in order to get that 238 here in the beginning. Now I have this inserter set to save 500. I took 300 out to make sure the system works here. I don't, you know, I tell you the truth, I don't even know where. Did I even have 500 in there? I don't even know. I don't remember. So now what we have here is the ability to make 14 plutonium oxide from waste products from the process that we're already doing here. And you can see, look, I have a bunch there because it's 4, 4, 4, right? So now this process here, what I probably have to do is maybe shut this inserter off and clear this belt. So this belt will clear. So maybe I'll do that now. Well, what you do is you click here, you click there, you do read contents all belt, right? Yeah, I might as well do it now. And then if this, so enable, disable, and we'll go equals, and that's the plutonium oxide, I think. The yeah, plutonium oxide. So when this goes 0, this belt, then this nasty, all this nasty stuff will run. I hope it works. Mainly what I'm worried about here, well, there's nothing stopping this system here. This will run. I do have this, a lot of these here because it takes forever to produce the fuel cells here. So that's kind of a, you know, a, what do you call it, a backup system, you know, basically. You know, we want to lead it with a lot of material because we don't know how fast we're going to get it. So that way this thing keeps running. But this is going to help a lot because this whole hydrogen peroxide thing here, oh, is this ethanol here? I think there's hydrogen peroxide. Yeah, here we go. So the hydrogen, oh my god, the pipe visualization is so awesome. So this peroxide, plutonium peroxide here, this is a major eater of our hydrogen peroxide when science runs. I mean, granted, it's slow, but it does eat it slowly but surely. So now we're getting the use of waste products here that are just getting burned up, and we're getting a major boon from it. Holy cow. All right, buddy, where are you? We need your gene samples. Let's see, we need you in here. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and plop you in there. That's fast. We ran him hard. So now we got to wait for him. And then I'll build this up and we'll get this running here. I think you are... Oh, yeah, we got to change this one out too. There it is. We'll take those out. And I'll check all these filters here. All right, folks. Our final cub. We're going to make this one here. And we'll get our second Mark III Ulric. Hello there. So now I'm speeding the process up. Yes. So, yeah, this is just what you have to do. Unless you want to run this thing for another 20,000 hours. Doesn't make any sense. So we'll take you now. And I think we'll put that in the gene sample here. Yep. And then this one here. So now I can generate gene samples much faster. So there you go. See how it ramps? It's going to ramp up really quick. All right, folks. I'll, well, hopefully next episode, I'll break in, start an episode when I get the Naven, or the Yadel and or fish. I don't want to do anything until we have that done. Oh, you know what? Next episode, what we'll do is we'll work on the Bodos. So I am currently working on that here. That's why I got wrapped up here. See? Because this Americerium requires the 242. And then I'm like, well, what do I do with this 238? And that's how I found that new recipe. Because it doesn't really make, you know, it doesn't hit you right away, you know? Okay, so we got the gene sample. Let's go there. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to toss these guys in here. That way I just get rid of them, you know. I'm sick of looking at those in my inventory there. So there we go. So yeah, I think we'll work on the Bodos next. We got to get the Fuel Rod Mark II, Americerium up and running. Not sure how I'm going to do that. You know, I'm just trying to get the recipes down. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. We got it. A level 3, another one down. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.